Here's the situation, tourist. Arquebus has sent its entire force after the Xylem. We're trying to fend them off, but honestly, we've got our backs to the wall right now. That's where you come in. Leave the grunts to Chatty and the others. I've found someone just right for you. V1 Freud, the ace leading the corporate force. Walter left me one last card to play. You. Once you're in, there's no turning back. Can I count on you?
Raven, you've made your decision. I'm sorry.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right, let's roll. We've still got time until V1 deploys. Deal with the Corp's heavy hitters first. We need you to have a chance at this. No pressure, tourist.
Oh, I'm so sad, because I do know a little bit what happens in this ending. But yeah, now I'm doing the other ending. I got there.
My machine is breaking up!
Target destroyed. Keep it up, tourist.
Taking a power Chief. Looks like they boosted some of the PCA's best hardware.
Hear that, tourist? Let Chatty handle the starboard wing for now. You need to deal with the target.
I know what I have to do the other ending, but I really from what I know of this, I got to do the other ending, but it makes me sad that I have to, because this is technically the most evil ending, just burning the entire planet down out of fear of the coral. You're not just getting rid of the coral, and sticking it to the corporations. You're killing all the Rubiconians. You're destroying their home while doing this, and you're destroying the coral, which we know, the player knows, is alive. So this is why I didn't do this the first playthrough, but now I have to do it in New Game Plus so I can get so I can do everything and get all the parts, and like there's another ending that you have to play both versions. You have to play do both endings before getting the other ending in New Game Plus 3.
Visuals on the independent mercenary, sir. Understood. Eliminated!
Now we've got an AC. This Artemis likes to recycle too. Use that PCA test.
Secure, sir. Anyone ready to... I told you not to bother me, Clark. Handle it. 50%. Mercenary.
Looks like we've secured the area. Resupply while you can.
This is where you fight Carla. I didn't film that, cause actually I did. It got messed up, but God, I know that Ares one of the final boss, and that you have to fight Rusty in this, because I've seen like edits of stuff of that on TikTok before I got this game. But so I know a little bit what happens in this path, but this is the main reason I didn't do it is because when I was thinking about it, like, yeah, burning the coral. Because I didn't know like the exact story of it when I saw those edits, and I kind of know how this is going to end, but yeah, I didn't want to burn the coral because as a player, you know it's alive. And plus, burning the entire planet, that just kills everybody. That kills the Rubiconians. That's not just sticking it to the corporation. So that's clearly not the answer. So that's why I went against Carla and did the Liberator of Rubicon ending, and I love that ending. But now that I'm doing New Game Plus and I want to unlock all the parts and do everything, I have to do this ending now. And it sucks, because I had to go through the whole game again. And now And it even gave me like more stuff to do for Rubicon itself, and now I have to do the other ending. It makes me feel like a piece of shit. Because I really don't want to do this ending, but I got to continue the game and do everything. Like, me morally myself, from my knowledge I already know, I would never consider doing this, but I have to just to continue. Like, so I can get, because I know that the third ending, you got to get a new game plus, the new game plus, and you have to do both endings beforehand. So yeah. Oh god, it sucks. But I want to 100% this game and do everything in it.
Chatty a helping hand, tourist.
So this is why I'm doing this. I forgot to switch my blade back to another one, but it's okay. This one's quicker and a little bit not easier to hit, but it doesn't do as much damage. Because the other one, you see me just mess up because like they just go under me while I do the big sweep thing.
V1.
V1. Freud's making his move. Hurry it up, tourist.
Yeah, okay, we're fighting V1, which is basically a guy who's augmented and he's atop an arena. So this is gonna be a new ground for me because I said I didn't do this ending. I'm on New Game Plus and I finally got to this ending. So
Kept me waiting, tourist.
Good job pulling out.
really.
I could. Now we can fight back.
And also, I'm just gonna say there was one that I love Caddy and Carla, but like honestly, what they're doing is immoral as hell. They're burning the entire planet down. So yeah, I hated having to betray them after they helped me so much, but y'all are going to burn the planet down. Like, I don't feel that bad having to go against them because technically, morally, the Liberator of Rubicon so far seems like the morally best ending. I don't know anything about the third ending, so I want to try to keep it that way. The only reason I know about this ending is because it basically tells you what's going to happen. That's why you do the other Liberator of Rubicon ending to stop them, because you know they're going to burn everything, so yeah. I love all these characters. I love every single one of them. Snail is just made to be a piece of shit, so yeah, but he's made to be a piece of shit, so I like that how they did them that way, but yeah, this game has such... You don't even get to see the characters, and you just hear their voices, but you love them so much. I love this game. Now I have to do the most immoral, the immoral ending to this game, which technically, yes, this is what you've been working for. This is what Walter wanted.
Move up front. Draw their fire.
You're respecting Walter's last wishes, but at the same time, those wishes are a piece of shit. They're immoral. Like, yeah, you can say there is an argument to be made that the coral is dangerous and might be burning it all. And okay, I'm sorry for pausing, but burning the coral, that does seem like a reasonable thing to make it so people are fighting over the coral. It's a dangerous thing and it's causing conflict. So just getting rid of it seems like an answer, but getting rid of it does one thing: the coral's alive. We, the player, know this. And number two, doing this will destroy Rubicon. So all the poor Rubiconians that have been fighting, trying to liberate their planet this whole time, will die because of this. It's such a you can see like how negatively it is. Yet at the same time, you can see that being a liberator of Rubicon, you're leaving the coral there, so you don't technically answer anything. You just stop a calamity and then human error just wait for the future to see what happens and what y'all can do in the future. Both endings are really good. I haven't done this ending yet, but I would say that this is the less immoral one, because as what you're trying to do, getting rid of the coral, that is reasonable. I can see that is reasonable. But when you look at all the other factors, the coral's alive, what you would have to do to get rid of it, the consequences of that, it's not worth it. Okay, so that's why I didn't want to do Fire as a Raven, I think it's called, ending when I first played this game. But now that I know that I have to do it if I want to continue getting all the other unlocking all the other stuff, I would have to do it to continue, so I can do New Game Plus 3 to do the other ending, so I can continue doing all the missions and other stuff. I'll probably talk in the next time I do this. Let's just focus on this.
Seemed they weren't so trivial after all.
Ooh, do I get to fight Snail again? Because I did that in the other pathway. Oh, V1 forward.
Raven. Never never sparred with one of Walter's hounds before. This had better be worth it.
I wish we got to fight him in the other pathway, because this guy's really cool from what I read about him in the little thing. Oh, another one of these things. Did he just... He just killed Chatty, you son of a bitch!
AI controlled AC, always the same.
Oh.
Two repair kits remaining.
I haven't seen moves like that before. Interesting. This is no time for fun games, Freud. Our objective is to seize this island. You can ignore the bugs. Yes, Snail. You're right. Now then, let's continue. I'm glad I chose your company for Snails. You fight like a hound on the hunt. I'd expect you to scavenger bird.
Woo! This is fun!
Glorious view. But I won't be able to fight like this forever.
Goodbye.
Locksmith. More. I want.
Okay, that was fun.
Confirmed. V1. Freud down.
Ford is actually a badass if you read his like logs, so that was good. That was a good meeting.
To bet on you, tourist.
It would have been cool if I got.
Walter.
Oh,
Chatty. We were all counting on you.
yeah. Like, okay, as I was saying before, as I said, I still like Carla, Walter, and I love fucking Walter. I just don't agree with their goals, and even then, like Walter in the Liberator Rubicon ending, he literally just goes, "You made a friend." That line suggests that, and also Walter earlier said, "Find your freedom." Walter respects your decision in the Liberator Rubicon ending, so. It still sucks you have to kill Chatty and Carla. That's the worst part, but all endings you have to make somewhat of a sacrifice. In the fucking Fire as a Raven, you just sacrifice everything for the goals of the people who brought you the Rubicon. Yo, those friends, so yeah. It would have been cool if we got the, because technically B1 Ford, whatever his name was, I can't remember how to say it. If he technically is already on the Xylem, even on the Liberator or Rubicon ending. Does Rusty kill him when you get separated from him? Did he just when you're fighting Snell? Does Rusty fight Ford? I think that would be cool, but it would have been so cool that you even have like somewhat of a mission where you have to fight Ford while destroying the Xylem because he's technically already on it. But I guess they wanted to keep him for a certain pathway, so. And that's just me saying I wish he was on my more favored pathway. Because I really don't, because I know what I have to do for this pathway. One, you have to fight Rusty, which is really because Rusty technically is in the right of that situation. He's protecting his home against you, and that's kind of you betraying Rusty in a massive way, so fuck. But no, I will say this, in the Liberator or Rubicon ending, when you and Rusty join up to destroy the Asylum, that's like one of the best moments in this game. That's when I knew, like, yes, this is the ending I like. That was my favorite mission in the game so far. Destroying the Xylem generators. That was the best mission in the game. To me, so far, that's the best mission. And I wish there was more enemies as you go along through it, and you actually got to go inside the city of the Xylem, and it was just expanded to be longer just for my own amusement. So, yeah. I don't know if I already said this. So when I was doing New Game Plus, they gave you more stuff to do for the Rubiconians, okay? And also I got to fight the tank boss that I was like, I saw a video of a tank boss, why didn't I get it? It's because when you get your first decision of you have to pick what mission you want to do on this run, is that I thought decisions, when I read this, in the mission I get a decision. Not that I have to choose between the two missions, so I just chose one and was going to do the other one later, but learned, oh wait, it's gone now. And I was so disappointed because I didn't even get to hear the briefing in the other one, and I was like, fuck. And then now I wish I would have done that one first on the first playthrough. But yeah, you get during chapter 1 you get to do more stuff for the Rubiconians. You get more options, and due to something I did in chapter 1, I got a different meetup with Raven. I even got to fight 2 other mercenaries against him. That was cool. So, it seems like the way they did this is that they wanted you to do the Fires of Raven first, and then the second one do Liberator or Rubicon. But because they give you more stuff for Rubicon. But honestly, I still think it's kind of cool how because technically at the end of my first playthrough, I chose to liberate Rubicon, and I still had chances to help Rubicon as I went around. Like, I decided to join Flatwell to kill those 2 Vespers. So it was. I still think. I don't regret how I played for my first time, except for I didn't read the briefing. I didn't before. Like I said before, I didn't know how the decisions worked. I thought I would make a decision in the mission when I first got that option to make a decision like that for missions. But I don't regret my first playthrough how it ended, because I do like the fact that I got to that point in myself, made the decision. In fact, I didn't make the decision to free Rubicon. I made the decision to stop the Xylem from destroying everything. I didn't know that I was going to end up, that was going to lead me into just becoming like a freaking idol for the Rubiconians to revolt one final time. I thought I was going to have to destroy the, Xylem myself, but yeah. So cool. Like thinking Raven's head, like thinking the player or the pilot's head, he's thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna stop the Xylem because myself. He wasn't trying. He's trying to protect the coral for Aerie. It's just, God, I can't speak properly, but you know what I'm trying to say. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, but that's cool. Liberator Rubicon, yeah, I like that ending probably more than this ending, because I know how this one's gonna end because of how well it says I'm gonna burn the planet. So, yeah, see how this goes. How much is this? Like 30 minutes? It's 15. Okay, I can probably cut this down a little bit.
Incoming comms.
This might be a long video because I want to do an video for all the endings, because I haven't really edited any Rubicon video. I mean, Fire. Yeah.
He was an AI I developed. Could have moved him into a new body, but... well, I never could bring myself to back him up. Be like taking the life out of him. You seem like you've lost someone too.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining things.
Well, that's something new. I didn't know that. Now I feel mad. I thought he was a person. God damn.
I'll brief you on the job, tourist. The Xylem's just inside the Carmen line, skimming the border of outer space. Meanwhile, Arquebus still hasn't taken full control over Rubicon's closure system. They're locked out of the satellite cannons, making this their last line of defense. We'll be fighting their interceptor fleet in the air. But we're not totally screwed. This area of space is thick with residual coral from the fires of Ibis.
Okay.
Take a dip in the coral flow, and you could draw on an unlimited source of energy. That's all, tourist. Break through the fleet, and the vascular plan is ours.
I've seen people make edits of this, and this is like something I was really looking forward to, and then I found out it was in the ending route that I didn't do the first time I played. I was like, maybe it's right, because, you know, as I said, this ending is probably the most. I don't like what you have to do in this ending, so. Because you basically are burning the entire planet, and you have to. Hopefully, mainly, we just have to fight the Arquebus. Yeah. Oh, we need. Hopefully, we just fight Arquebus throughout this whole thing, because I do know who does show up. Please stop, Carla. I don't want to do this. I have to do this for completionist goals. Carla, I like you, but Carla, come on. Can I reason with you that why this is a fucking terrible idea? Oh, I forgot to change my weapon again. Shit. I mean, you should have seen me fighting Rusty for like in New Game Plus, because Flatwell with half health decides to help you. I don't know if that's because I decided, you know, to fight the red guns, like the exterminate the red guns this playthrough, because I didn't do that first time. I do like the fact that my first run, I decided to go with Flatwell to ambush the Vespers instead of doing the red gun mission, because one, I don't like killing them, because you were helping them at the start of the game, and I liked Michigan. But no, that mission was hell. That mission was just straight up hell. It was just an endless wave of fucking endless waves. Okay, so so Flatwell in this New Game Plus decided to help join Rusty in your little meeting with him when you both get set up, which I like. That was a good moment because it really shows Rusty questioning the player's motives and asking him generally what he wants, and that's a good character moment for both you and Rusty. But no, Flatwell decided to come and ruin it and make it a gang fight. That was a good moment, and just Flatwell decided to come ruin it. But you should have seen me struggling, because especially with ACs, is that whenever we're in the air and I stun them, they go straight to the ground. So whenever I do the charge swing, they go under it. So it's really powerful, but really hard to hit. So should I do this, or this, or well this? Well, I'll be slower. So. But hey, I've been playing a build with this the whole time, so why stop now? Man, I didn't do terribly bad against you know. Yeah, I'm gonna still use the Moonlight. So I mean, leaving the mission was kind of stupid. But anyways, yeah, Carla, let's burn. Yeah, Carla, let's burn the planet. Yeah, this is the greatest idea ever. I cannot think of there are no bad consequences to getting rid of all the coral this way, let alone the fact it's alive. Yeah, let's burn all of Rubicon, killing a bunch of innocent people who were just trying to save their planet from the corporation bullshit. But yeah, let's go fuck the corporations. That's the only good thing about this.
Hope you don't mind
Oh, wait.
a little friendly competition.
Yeah. No, oh god, this is kind of cool.
Looks like I got the first point.
Okay, good. Okay, Carla, that's kind of funny. Yeah, okay, Carla, got it. This is actually badass looking. Let's have fun here. This does look like it's gonna be fun, though. So let's just ignore the fact of what I'm doing, what I'm fighting for, and finish this.
Bagged one yourself, huh? We're
Yeah.
1-1.
We've got eyes on the
Oh yeah, this is like the mission where you get infinite booster. Yeah, this is like the thing I wanted. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is like a good thing.
Break. It's not you down. Not bad, tourist.
Holy shit.
Looks
Oh.
like all your fans are dying to see you, tourist.
Yeah.
Blast your way through. We're cleaning up.
Okay, they really did go all out on both the second to last missions. Like, cause I still think the other. Actually, I need to finish one before I make my decision on this. Can I fly out?
You can use the coral out here as an energy source.
We've lost the Vanguard. Main fleet, maintain formation.
Ah, shit. Okay. Hey guys. How y'all doing? Goodbye. I was out of range.
That's the third interceptor to go down. Four goes to the tourist.
Main fleet 2, you must hold the line.
They're spread out wide. I'll start taking them out from the right. You take the left.
Gotcha. Okay, this is cool. This mission. Okay, this is actually a cool mission, but still, I'm still burning the planet down to the ground. So. Would have been cool if they did like something with you and Rusty doing this. Like, it would be cool. Imagine you, because this is what Rusty does while you're fighting Snail. Remember? He's
Main fleet 2 is here.
shit.
Nice one, tourist.
Ah.
Number 6.
Yeah.
2 repair kits remaining.
The second fleet's down. How are they doing this?
7 to 5. I gotta catch up. Last round. Let's get that rear guard, tourist.
Attention main fleet 3. Focus your steel rail gun on that AC. This nonsense has gone too far.
We're serious. Right, tourist? Thing is, serious ones die first, so we should at least pretend to be having fun.
1 repair kit remaining.
Stop it, Carla. Carla, I'm getting my ass kicked!
Interceptors down. I scored 2 more. We're not done yet. 9. 10.
So this is what Rusty was doing when I was fighting Snail, if you remember.
That's this sector dealt with. Wait, what's that? We're under attack? Tourist, unidentified AC on the Xylem. Head back, pronto.
Oh no. Please don't. God, please. Oh no.
Here we are, buddy. I was right all along. You were just another threat to Rubicon.
It's that Vesper. That's no Archivist AC.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. But this new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why. It looks like he was using it first.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
You're right.
Look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? They must have chosen something inside this sector.
AP at 30%.
Always worried you've been
Shit.
wrong, buddy. Things will change, but I'll remember you.
Yeah. That was a close fight. Shit. Why do we have to do this? God damn. God damn. We gotta do this though. We gotta complete all the endings. We gotta do it.
That's no Archivist AC.
If we're gonna come at each other, let's come at each other like brothers.
Even with the combined might of the corporations, I couldn't stop you. This new AC can.
Well, that explains it. I don't know why. It looks like he was using it first.
They've always been after Rubicon, taking what they can get. Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
Look at me, tourist. Just make sure you win this.
Where did this resolve come from? Still chosen something.
Shit!
Well, buddy.
I got stun locked in that thing. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I probably should be using that. Yeah, so as I was saying before, so while I was fighting Snail, which was a cool fight, but while I was fighting Snail, Rusty was destroying all those ships. So that's what Rusty was doing. That's cool. I wish they would have done it so both me and Rusty could have done that, and then I fought Snail during that. Then I went back and fought Snail. That would have been cool.
Corporations, I couldn't.
But I guess me wishing for all the cool stuff to be in the ending I like would probably be, because the ending I like did have cool stuff. So
Well, that explains it. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Corpse too.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone has to put an end to this injustice.
You know, Rusty, you're like one of the hardest fights in this game. Because I died twice now to you. Doing so good the first time.
Where did this resolve come from? Must have chosen something, sacrificed something. You found your purpose, didn't you?
One repair remaining.
I won't stop. Chase the clouds from over Rubicon. Fly high enough.
No repair kits remaining.
Holy shit! Let's come at each other like brothers one last time.
You flew just out of reach. Buddy.
Farewell, buddy. I shall remember you forever. Shit!
Buddy, huh? Do him a favor, tourist. Remember him.
I will. Oh shit, Carla just died. Only one person left now.
Satellite cannons? This isn't right. There's no way the corpse took the closure system.
Oh, Ari, why couldn't you have done that when we were fighting the Xylem?
Who's controlling them?
We could have saved Rusty in the first inning if you would have just done that to begin with. Sorry, I'm joking. Yeah. Well, that fight with Rusty was pretty cool, though. So that is probably, so far, that's my favorite fight in the game, yeah. We got it. The only reason I did this ending, to be honest.
4621. Entering standard mode.
I like that we could still keep our friendship with Rusty with doing the other ending, but I still love the ending better when we fight together, but that was a cool showdown. But now we finally have it. My AC is complete. I got it. I want to be honest, the only reason I did the other ending is just so I can get this. Now, should I change the arms as well? Or should I be doing what I've been doing and having everything different? Or should I go use the original Raven's Head, because I do like this a lot. Now we'll use this. So basically, oh yeah, and I also changed it so the minigun's not there anymore. And in fact, that thing I was using, Rusty was using this too. I do like this. I didn't know Rusty was also using this, and he also had a different thing, but I don't know what else he had. Yeah, let's see you in the park shop if it's. I do like these legs better. This is pretty cool. Like the one Rusty was using these. But I like these better. And plus these are just like the better looking version of this one. And this is what you get for fighting Walter. So yeah. I'm thinking about this. No. Now we gotta. Now we have one more thing to do. And we're gonna end this mission. Well, we're gonna end this. We're gonna do the other ending, and we're gonna end this and fight the other final boss Well, it's time for us to end this. New Game Plus. The other ending. Oh shit.
Raven, I was the one who fired the satellite cannons.
I know.
I know that you've made your choice. Then I must do my duty. As a Rubiconian.
You gotta do it. You already went this far.
Closure station. Come to me, Raven.
I don't want to do this, please. But we gotta end this.
This ship's pretty rough.
We gotta complete this game all the way through. And this is one of the things we have to do.
Autopilot's out. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'll leave the satellites to you, tourist. You know, for a tourist, you've got a sense of humor. Good luck out there.
I still look so goddamn cool though.
Raven. I know you can still see it. The voices of the coral.
Yeah.
And yet you turned your back on our shared potential. You want to silence us forever.
Are you a fucking transformer? God, you're so cool. I wish Walter's Final Fight had this much finesse.
Raven. I will stop you.
And I'm sorry you have to do this.
Never burn Rubicon.
Main system activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Cylon, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Synthesis and shared life. I saw the potential of our future. You and I had walked together.
Two repair kits remaining.
Shit.
You are strong, dangerous. I need to hold nothing back.
Don't.
Repair kit remaining.
I want you to throw everything you have at me. Maybe not everything. I take that back. I'm having trouble dodging that.
No repair kits remaining.
I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
Wait.
My brothers and sisters.
Left hand
must die.
AP at 30.
Good for you.
You were the only one.
I like that she respectfully waited until she killed me to fire. That was. I'm kind of glad she killed me in the end. That was.
Activating combat mode.
But we gotta try hard this time.
I will stop you and the Siren, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis is shared life. I saw potential for our future. You and I walked together.
Two repair kits remaining. One repair kit remaining.
Oh damn, that's like the hardest thing to avoid.
I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
We're finally getting the bosses that are kicking my ass, aren't we?
The only one.
Okay. My first attempt was really good. I don't want to switch to the minigun, so. Okay, I want to restart that. Okay, I need to think of this. How do we fight her
System activating.
and dodge her? I might switch back to my other sword.
I will stop you and the Siren, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis is shared life. I saw the potential for our future in you. You and I could have walked together. Dangerous. I hold nothing back.
One repair kit remaining.
How do you dodge this?
No repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
I realize what you are. Spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
At 30%.
I'll end this, Raven.
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
My brothers and sisters. You were
Okay, we can do this.
the only one.
I just need to know how to dodge her sword. just gonna try dodging back whenever she comes at me.
System activating combat mode.
I will stop you and the Cylon, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis shared life. I saw the potential for our future. You and I could have walked together.
How the hell do you dodge that, Aerie?
2 repair kits remaining.
You are strong, dangerous. I hold nothing back.
Don't. Like I said, don't. I don't want you to hold anything back against me.
I realize what you are. The spark of war.
I wasted that.
Fires that haunt Rubicon. My brothers and sisters.
At 30%.
Fucking kill!
I'll end this, Raven.
I believe you when you say that.
And ammunition at 30%.
Gotta sit down. I gotta.
Ammunition at 30% AP at 30%.
God, good job.
The only one.
Main system.
This is so fun. Although it sucks that I have to do this.
I will stop you and the Cylon, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. Symbiosis shared life. I saw the potential for our future within you. You and I could have walked together. You are strong, dangerous. I realize what you are. The spark of war. Fires that haunt Rubicon.
Two repair kits remaining. Ammunition at 50%. Right shoulder.
Brothers and sisters.
Come on, Aerie, give me everything you got.
50%
Air, give me everything you have.
No repair kits remaining.
Your fire must die.
At least let me die with it.
There were no winners at the close of the Coral War. When the storm of fire finally faded, only the ashes of civilization remained. Ruined and haunted, the corporations made a joint announcement with the Planetary Closure Administration. Rubicon was to be abandoned, left a dead planet forever. Meanwhile, the monster who burned the stars vanished into the flames, never to be heard from again. Yet history would forever remember the fires of Raven.
That was a really good boss fight, but goddamn. I like the fight. Okay, I need to move this away from my fingers when I do this. I like the fights because they're good fights. But honestly, as ending, I like the Liberator of Rubicon ending more than I like the Fires of Raven. Because that's just such a heroic ending for Liberator of Rubicon. But I will say that fight with Rusty, even though I don't like killing Rusty, that was a good fight, and the fight with Aerie was a good fight too. And those are fights that I wish that I liked that they beat when they beat me. I feel like that's probably the better ending for both of the fights. Those are such good emotional fights though. Like I never felt this emotional playing like a From Software game. Like, you know, well, emotional being sad. But yeah, those this game really does make you sad, even with the Walter fight. But at least with Walter, you could tell he was brainwashed, and he's high off whatever the hell Arquebus did to him with the coral. So yeah, no, that fight with Ares and Rusty is like probably the best fights in the game, and that's like the only good thing I'll say. The Fires of Raven ending, in my opinion, have some of the best fights and emotional, like those are emotional moments, but the reason they're emotional is because you're being the piece of shit in that situation. So at the same time, you're being the bad one in those situations. So they're emotional fights, but you're the bad guy in the situation. So, but with Liberator or Rubicon, when those times we have to betray people, you're doing it for the greater good. Fire as a Raven, you're not. So, but I will say like those two fights were really good. And plus like me destroying, like having infinite energy so I can destroy an entire fleet, that was really cool too. So it has good missions in it, but like I don't like this. I prefer the other ending narratively and just emotionally, because it's the better ending in my opinion, Liberator Rubicon. But now we have to go through New Game Plus 3 and then get the other one. I don't know what happened to what's his name? I know his name, I just can't pronounce it. Iguazu. He just disappeared this playthrough. I had to kill him in the first one, but in this one he just vanished. But this is really a good game. I can't wait to finish it completely. Oh, this is the Pass the Torch music with the Walter Handler's fight. I wonder what did like Arquebus ever like why didn't they just use a Walter in this ending? Because they could have. Why couldn't I fight? Like there's like why couldn't I have fought V1 Void on the Liberator Rubicon ending? Because technically I'm still on the Xylem fighting Arquebus on both endings. So, but no, this. I don't think this is anyone's favorite ending, but I won't say it's a bad ending. I would just say it has bad consequences of what you did. This is like the evil ending, so. But at the same time, you're doing evil for a greater good. So yeah. But I say Liberator Rubicon is still my favorite. I'm glad I went that way my first playthrough. This was a good game. Oh. I want to let the credits roll, and then we'll be starting on the New Game Plus to do the final ending of this game.
Unlock condition verified. Playing back message. Sender, Handler Walter.
Looks like you got the job done. You chose to carry our burden and right the wrongs of the past. I'm sorry. And I'm grateful. 621. There's nothing left to bind you. Whatever choices you make now, I just hope you find your true potential.
Is this hinting at like the secret third ending? I think that's what they both were doing. Fire as a Raven. Yay. Now New Game Plus.